Well, working on your car, there just seemed to be a tremendously bad misfire. In other words, out of the 4 cylinders, one of them wasn't contributing, which really takes a toll on the other 3. And it was the 4th cylinder, and it's the easiest to get to. What I noticed was this is the 4th cylinder coil pack, what makes it fire. This is original coil pack, and right here where I got circled orange, see that spot there? That's like, yeah, there we go. That's like whenever lightning hits a tree kind of thing. But it's carbon. It's from where the spark is blowing out the side. And that's not all. This spark plug down here, original spark plug, and then there again is more carbon right at the tip of it. So I do have one of the name brand Hitachi ignition coils, but I don't have the spark plug. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow and yeah, get a spark plug, throw it in there, and just see what happens. Hope for the best. I believe this may be it. It's the only thing it's throwing. It actually didn't sound too bad, you know, first starting it up, and that's the way it is. These things are called coils because they're a real fine coil wire. Well, the wire is real fine like hair. And thermal expansion, whenever it heats up, that's whenever it really gets missing bad. Probably started out well at the house, and as you're driving down the road, it got worser and worser. I'm going to try this first. However, my suggestion overall is to replace all 4 plugs and all 4 coil packs, which means this silly intake has to come off. Yeah. It seems like we're going to be alright. Well, look at that. Look at that. I noticed it's got a little exhaust leak back in here thing. But let's see. No check engine lights. Engine is running. There you go. So starting the process to dig down, literally, to get to the plugs, coil packs, and its valve cover gasket. Let's see, disconnected the 2 cooler lines here and here. Spun this one, goes to the throttle body that I took off. Throttle body connector. And this is just a vent hose for the transmission. This is part to the, what is that? Evap system. And the fuel line down in here disconnected with red stopper in it. Goes here, got camshaft. Tab here, tab here. Tab here, tab here. Coil on, yeah, okay. Let's see, that's that part where that evap system goes to. What else? Disconnect PVC. And this one goes to the brake booster, which goes around back in there. Alright. It's documenting this stuff for me as well. About ready to pop this off there, a couple more bolts. All the connectors is unconnected. I got her down that far. I'm about ready to pop this this valve cover off here. This valve cover, and replace a gasket where it's leaking out at. Back here on that exhaust manifold. Man, I can't get the light in on here. Anyway. Back in there where it's smoking from the previous video. Yeah. And it's where she's losing some oil at considerably over on this side too. It's hard being cameraman and lighting and mechanical mumbo jumbo guy. That's how far I made it. And this is what the top of the engine looks like, and it looks really well. It looks really well. I'm trying to figure out the zoom button on this phone. But yeah, looks really well once again. So I'm gonna clean around the edges of gasket surfaces from where it's leaking out, and yeah, get your new valve cover gasket on there. This old one, it's dry right away. Back out. Crumbly. Jeez, it's supposed to be like rubber, not crunchy. But yeah, that's how they work. That's what happens. And now here's what the spark plugs look like. This is the one from yesterday, cylinder 4, 3, 2, 1. And none of them have that green tinge to them. I done some plugs on a vehicle earlier, and I had to be like very bad news to him. Your stuff looks really good. These are the like factory original plugs for however many miles it got on that vehicle, and they're really good shape. So I got your new spark'em plug'ems down in there, and Barry put on the new cool packs. Yeah, everything's going good. Got it all hooked back up. This connector, that connector, all these little pipes, bits and bobs and whatnot. Oh yeah, and your motor mount. Let's see what this blower motor resistor does. I haven't turned this key forward since doing this work and putting the blower motor resistor in there. Hey, works on 1, works on 2, works on 3, really works on 4. All right. Priming up the fuel is what I'm doing right at this moment. Just making sure there's no fuel leak right there at the fuel line. I disconnected. We are good. Let's give her a crank. See what happens. I'll take it for a little test drive. Nice. All right. I don't have my thermal imager camera handy. However, that thing is hot and smells like brake pads. That's that side that's sticking, and this one's warm, but not nearly as much. Just a side note, somebody recently jacked up this car. They bent this one a little bit. Let me move over to the other side. Yeah, they just didn't have the jack in the proper location and so forth. This other side's been up pretty good though. Yeah, I like doing that method. Help spread out the load, go across the thicker metal and stuff. But yeah, let me back her up. They dinged her up. This one's going to be a little bit difficult to get video. What I'm doing, this car's in neutral, tires up off the ground. I'll have to check the video, see if it even is on the ground. But anyway, I'm going to rotate the tire. And it's real stiff because that's where that caliper is sticking. That's the passenger side. This one here is the driver's side. This one I can smell and was heated up real good. It's really sticking. I doubt if I'll be able to move this tire around. Oh God. Yeah, I can move it a little bit, but she's rough. Alright. Watch out, little buddy. So, from where that this tire wobbles like that, it takes a toll on this lower ball joint. And let me zoom in some. Yeah, she ain't no good. See all that bright red, orangish rust? That's all bad. So, yep. And here's my little buddy Honko. Oh, come here, little buddy. He's a good guy. My little garage dog. Oh, my pillow. Alright, go somewhere. Go somewhere, little guy. Go. I ain't got no food. Go. Get. Something I run into often doing brake repair, and I see these brakes have just been put on. They're not properly lubed at these tabs, these little ears of friction points, not of course the brake surface. By the way, I can see where it's blemished. See this brown? Let's see, yeah. That's from the warpage. My dog is over there going nuts. What are you doing, little buddy? Anyway, this caliper slide pin is seized up. This thing's supposed to go in and out of there, and that's what's causing that friction heat to build up because the caliper, the brakes are more or less locked on. You know, I'm just a messenger. It's supposed to spin freely. Trust me. You'll see once I get her done. But yeah, I'm just a messenger. And by looking at the brake pad, as you could tell, this surface up here never even touched the rotor down here. Now this is the outside brake pad, and this is the one on the inside. And once again, you can see where this never even touched the rotor. Yeah, so I got to contest with that thing. It's all nice and rusted up. So let me have at it. Let's see, what else can we see? The brandishing of this rotor from it being warped. Of course, she spins freely now that we ain't got the caliper on there. But yeah, all that brandishing, brazing, that discoloration's all from heat. All from heat. What kind of stuff you're paying for? If I can just figure out how to set up my camera here. Now this is on that C's brake caliper. However, it's a caliper slide pin. I have no clue where I can set this thing. We're going to try it right there. Let me see what that view looks like. Don't move, camera. Don't move. What is everything in? Yeah. Okay, so what I got here is the caliper bracket. The brake caliper goes on this. The caliper bracket bolts on the back of the wheel stud. This is a slide pin. Yeah, beating on it, banging on it, some penetrating fluid. Torches. Usually torches work. One of the quicker, easier ways, other than just replacing the caliper itself. Woo! Yeah, friction. There's a rubber piece that they put in there. The engineers, and it is not a safety feature. It has to do with noise suppression. Let me see if I can get something where it, because that little booger's hot. That's that rusted up piece, and there's a little piece of rubber on the end of this. And I just frictioned it out of there. But yeah, I'll have to get some more of it out of the bore in this hole. Shine this thing up, put some proper lube on it. If I do have that rubber, oh look, I got a bunch of brake stuff. I'll replace it. However, it's not needed. They should have just left 100% solid pins in there. What I mean by solid pins is because where that rubber goes, see where this is notched down? Man, it's see where it's notched down? That's where the rubber goes. But it should be just a solid pin. That's the best design. If I got one, I'll just throw it in there for you. Yeah. Why is this zoomed? And okay. In the process of taking my little wire wheel, getting these all shined up, rust jacking, something that happens there, another cause, I've flinged a little rubber grommet way over here. But anyway, so let me get this all lubed up and put back together. Alright, see there? That's the way she's supposed to be. Okay. This is your bad one. She's no good. None. By the way, this is what causes, you ever seen astigmatism, you know, kind of thing? This is what happens to the front tires whenever the ball joint fails. It is a safety concern. One tire goes this way, one goes that way. Now, check out this new one. I'm going to attempt to push this over. Well, if I wasn't such a... yeah, I could do something with it. But that's tight. That's the way the new ones are. Not... Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Let me get back down in here where I'm at. Get this thing together. Oh yeah, what else? The marks on the rotor. I sent those 3 videos I got. And the brandishing around here, mainly. Yeah, and if you notice, like, it comes and goes, that's warped rotor stuff from that slide pin, which warped rotor, tire wobbling, takes out ball joint. Ball joints fell anyway, but this kind of stuff don't help. Alright, let me get my little wire brush. And the little stuff I'm showing, it's the little things that make the big picture, right? And this is just more of it, and right there's a fine example, and that's called rust jacking. I know it does not look like much, however, all this stuff added up over time adds up. That's actually quite a bit, kind of thick. That's what's behind the rotor. It causes that's anyway. I got you. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. All right. Caliper slides good now. I got it all lubed up in the proper points. Guys never put these little spring backs, and I don't know what the technical term of them is, but I know what they do. They keep the pad from riding on the rotor itself. Got all the proper chemicals in the proper place. A thread lock on the caliper, brake bolts, brake bracket bolts, everything torqued down. Got to tighten up that. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. That car really works and functions. So, whether they admit it or not, getting to this side, it's the same thing as the other side. Safety related that need to be addressed immediately, or whether they're a maintenance. And this side shows the brown rust and brown stuff. That's from where it wasn't. It was held against. It's glazed like porcelain. It's glazed on this. Anyway, this side wasn't touching. In this rotor, you can visually see also, I mean, I know it from experience, but this darker area right here, that's where it's warped. The shinier side, not so much. I got you. Oh, slide pins. Same thing, lower slide pin. That guy that did your brakes, he didn't do you no good at all. He was probably trying to help, you know. That's all right. I get it, man. People try to help. That's all good. Look at that one there. Oh, let me move out. Yeah, gunked up. Yeah, let's get it unseized. That'll be great. That's what they say. It'll be great.